This is not how I win a Nerf war, but this is how I actually win a Nerf war. And I'm actually being serious. Hello, what is up guys? I'm your host Gordon and welcome to another one of my videos. And as usual, I would like you guys to help me smash the crap out of the like button for triggering the YouTube algorithm. Because I'm from Malaysia and I'm doing this kind of content, the algorithm in Malaysia does not like me at all. So with the help of you guys, let us defeat the YouTube algorithm together. Many people thought that the most important Nerf blaster is your primary or even your secondary. But as far as the people that I know, no one actually cares about the last resort blaster, which is actually very important in a Nerf war. And do you know that most of my hits are being caused by my jolt? Not my primary, not my secondary, but a mere tiny little unmodded jolt. And most of the game ended with a long phase because of that. And today I'm going to make that long phase even longer with the Dark Zone Tree Fire. And in the package, it comes with 2 of these Tree Fire. That phase is so long. In the box, we got the blaster itself and 6 darts. Okay, we are back. First look at the blaster. As you can see, these over here are going to be my newest last resort blaster that I'm going to rock in all of my Nerf war in the future, which is the Dark Zone Tree Fire. So first look at the blaster. As you can see, the build quality as Dark Zone as always, very good build quality. And in terms of aesthetic, it looks very nice, very small and very unique. I would say it is much more fancier than a Nerf Triad. Plus, I don't think you can find any Nerf Triad anymore in Malaysia. And especially if you are from Malaysia, if you are looking for a pretty decent and pretty good last resort blaster, these can even be your secondary if you wanted to due to its size. You can definitely check these out in most major shopping malls such as AEON, Parksons, even Sogo, Isetan. Oh yeah, let us not forget Hamleys. So in terms of aesthetic of the blaster, as I say, it is unique. One of the most unique features for this blaster is actually the barrel. This is not a stationary barrel, it is a rotating barrel. So every time when you try to prime the blaster, it will rotate itself. Take a look at that. Pretty cool, eh? It will only fire the dart at the bottom one. And not only that the mechanism is unique, the entire shaping of the blaster is unique in a way where every time you hold the blaster and you try to aim, the barrel is not straight and it's actually being tilted slightly upwards. So if you try to aim the normal way, just like so, the darts will actually aim straight up. So if you try to aim normally, you will have to straighten your hand just like so. And even after straightening it up like that, there is still a little bit of arcing happening, which is actually good for long distance aiming. So aiming with this blaster might be a little difficult as compared to the Jolt, but when you get the hang of it, the accuracy is out of this world. It is very accurate. And in terms of Picatinny rail, the blaster does not come with Picatinny rail. Of course, this is a last resort weapon. You don't really need to put in any like a scope or something like that. Plus, the blaster does not come with the iron sight. Your eyeballing technique is definitely being tested at the situation. The moment when you pull your last resort blaster, probably is going to be around like 3-meter range, so you don't even need to aim at that point. And one of my most favorite features of this blaster, this actually comes with a sling mounting point where you can actually hang it at your vest or something like that, or maybe behind your pants. And not only that, you can actually hang stuff through this priming handle, which is again a good design. And as compared to the Jolt or even the Triad, this blaster over here is much more comfortable compared to all of those blasters. Like if you have big hands, you would definitely appreciate one of these. Trigger pull, very solid and comfortable. I would say this is a must-have. Trust me, you will 100% run into a situation where you ran out of darts in your primary and in your secondary, and this is definitely a must-have in such situation. And very high probability that you might even win a game with your last 3 darts, which happens many times in my game with only 1 dart in my Jolt. And I would say this is a very simple blaster. This is definitely going to be a short review. So without further ado, let us go test the blaster out. Okay, we are back, guys. So not only that you are getting an upgrade of an extra 2 dot, you are getting an upgrade in terms of performance, of course, due to the big cylinder. The blast over here can go from 64 FPS all the way to 72 FPS. Definitely a near elite standard kind of a performance. Way better than the Jolt over here, which only goes for around 40 plus FPS. Definitely not a good number. And in terms of accuracy, hitting a target in 4 to 5 meters, if you know how to aim, is definitely not an issue at all. So you are getting the extra 2 dots upgrade, you are getting extra 30 FPS power upgrade, and of course a better accuracy. This is a major upgrade for anyone who runs a last resort blaster. And of course, operating this blaster, I did not encounter any jams, which of course is a good thing. And will this blaster passes the wall test? Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not passing the wall test, but in terms of functionality, it is way better than a Jolt or a Triad. And if you guys are from Malaysia and you're looking for something like a decent performance, tiny little blaster, you might want to take a look at the Tri-Fire. Not to mention that the price are actually pretty good. So I guess that's all today, guys. If you guys like this video, feel free to smash on the like button and don't forget to click on the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Adios, guys.